Very good evening, everyone. Great. So, first of all, people from Andhra Pradesh, happy Bogi. No response only. Thank you. Kelly Silva. I hope I'm audible. Great. Yeah, anyways, so you people, like you're away from your parents, I think, for the very first time, some of you people. Great. So, I think many people are living in a PG for the very first time. How was your experience? Very bad. So I think for the first time you are not celebrating Bogi, tomorrow Pongal, missing your mother's Pongal, all those things. Correct? Great. All these things, struggles will be there. It's just a phase. That is what you should think. See, don't expect throughout your life someone will be beside you forever. It's not going to happen because at one points of time you should explore other parts of your world. You can't stick on to your own hometown. So you should come outside because you should be in such places where opportunities are there. Now, why do you think people from this country go to other countries? Because of opportunities. If a person from one place is settling in other place, it's purely because of opportunities and the surroundings and the comfort, that's all. These are the most important things. And if you want to really earn money, Bangalore is one of the greatest place. And let me tell you, in Bangalore, you can find people who are earning 1,000 per month. Yes, you can find people who are earning 1 crore per month, 10 crore per month also, and there is no limitation at all. Are you understanding? Because yes, you can find all such people, and purely it is of opportunities. The more opportunities you can grab and get a deal out of it, definitely you can earn more and more. So if you for that you should have skills. Are you understanding? So everything is there over here, because every one of you have 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 legs. So body parts are same for everyone. But how you, and brain is also same. But the thing is, how you use them is the question. Are you understanding? Some people use to make it even bigger and bigger. I mean, I'm speaking about the belly fat. So that is how. So God has given the same body part, same body flesh, same 5.5 liters of blood, same brain, same IQ also. When you took the birth, don't think that Einstein is very great from his kid when he's a kid. No, eventually. Are you understanding? So how you utilize your body parts, the sense organs, that is how defines how you are going to become in the future. So today, right now, maybe before joining TAP Academy, many of you might be a dumb. Yes, I'm straight away saying on fence, yes, you are a dumb. But now you realized, yes, there are opportunities. So slowly you are thinking about it. You are seeing, yes, this is how the world works. If you stay in Bangalore alone, you will understand the reality of the ground. Because you are away from your parents' food, you are away from your parents' pampering, all those things, then you realized. So you should only you should only take care of your dresses, you should only wash them in the washing machine, you should only put it on the hanger. Then you will understand the importance of responsibilities. For just washing your own clothes, if you are feeling that much, then understand about your parents, how many responsibilities they have took on their shoulders to never make you feel pained. That you will never realize, because they don't want you to realize. That is how they think about yourself. So that is how happens when you become a parent. So when your kids also comes into this world, you will think one thing, my kid should be the most comfortable person on this planet Earth. He should or she should not get to know the pain. You will take all the pain on the shoulders, and of course that you will not realize right now. You get married, then we will see later. So what I'm trying to say is, yes, this is a phase of a life. Yes, you are apart from your families, and that is only for one thing, to improvise your life, to increase the ability and the way you want to live your life. In the sense, you are coming out of your comfort zone, and that is very important. If you stay in your comfort zone, definitely it will not help you. So if you become in an uncomfortable zone, that is how your brain pushes you. You should do something. Today, if you just take one bus, any 500 series bus you take, just 30 rupees, 40 rupees only. Just sit in the window. After Silk Board, you'll go like that. You'll see Belandur, Marathali, all those places. You will find all the companies you will dream. Microsoft will come. This side Google will come. Adobe will come. All companies you can see. All those are in Brigade and that Belandur side. I mean, it's an area of Bangalore, okay? Microsoft will be this side, Google will be that side, Adobe will be there. So there is a possibility that you can also go into that. But you are just limiting your brain, that's it. There is one saying, usually for fitness enthusiasts, there is a saying. Usually, your body is not restricting you to do more workouts. Your brain is restricting. Your legs have that capability, your hands have that capability to lift the weight, but your brain is restricting, that's it. Your brain thinks, oh, sufficient, very, very heavy. Today we will take rest. Body is ready, but brain is not ready. Same thing happens in your situation also. Don't limit yourself. Please think about it. This year, still it's January only. Don't regret in 2027. Oh, 2026, nothing I have done. That regret should not come. I hope you are realizing. Already you are regretting because of your 4 years of engineering. No. If no, then you should think about yourself. Then something great you have achieved in 4 years is what I should think. But the reality is no. So think about it. Anyways, coming back to our discussion. So today is the last class of your HTML, as I told you yesterday itself. Because, sir, how can you say that today is the last class? Very simple. Please keep your phones in silent, my dear friends. See, HTML you might have learned for 4 to 5 months in your colleges, maybe 3 months. But I don't know whether you have learned in this way or not, I'm not sure. But what you have learned is just textbook definitions, 5-mark answers, 2-mark answers, went to a SEM exam, written, got qualified, no use. Because front end, I told you, it's an output driven. From day one we have built projects. 6 projects we have built. And that is how you learn development. I see, please don't discuss in the classes. After classes, you can discuss. So don't make noises in the class as well, okay? So that is what I wanted to say. In 6 days, if you can learn this much, imagine still, this is just 1 month, first month, correct? Not even 1 month happened. You are only telling some 23 days happened. So in 6 months, you will transform yourself as a developer. That is what I can assure you. But the only thing is, already you can see Pongal fever. Last benches, I mean balcony was actually occupied. If you have seen on day 2 or day 3 of HTML. Today, balcony is empty. Only front side rows I can see the people. I can challenge you and tell you, by the moment HTML, CSS gets completed, I'm not sure whether at least this half will be there or not. The problem is, classroom is not the problem, content is not the problem, trainer is not the problem, you are only the problem. Your brain says, we will see it later, recordings are there, no. That later will never come. You can write it on a paper and keep it, that later will never come. Don't even have that, because your mindset only is actually destroying you. Make your mindset stronger. Are you understanding? So, coming back to our discussion. So, we were discussing about forms, if you remember. So, how do you create a form? We understood that there is a form tag where it's purely label input, that's it. Correct? Yesterday I have given you a task. Travel destination guide. How many of you built it? No one. I told you in labs there is a, oh, you have not even reached till that module, no? Great. Have you at least started HTML, CSS labs? Yeah. So VS Code is integrated and one task will be given, 5 test cases will be there. Maybe 1 or 2 mistakes you might have done, you can just again read the question, you can get it done. And let me tell you, this is how front-end development happens. There will be a client and they says that we want a website. And our website should look like this, one Figma design they will give you. Now what is this Figma? It's like, if you take a piece of paper and draw, this is how my website should look like. That is only Figma design, a digital documentation, where which font to use will be there, what is the font size will be there, what is the font family, all the details will be there. Looking at Figma design, a front-end developer should develop. Code they should write. Are you understanding? That is why screenshots are given for you. Looking at that screenshot, you should recreate it. Then you will realize which tags to use. Oh, this kind of form, oh, pre-tag I should use. Some people have a question. Sir, what is the difference between pre-tag, p-tag? Very simple. Paragraph tag, if you give spaces or you say enter, it will not preserve that. As it is, it will be there. But if you replace with pre-tag, how you type in VS Code, in the same way it will be reflected. You give a space, space will be there. You write the text in the second line, that second line will be reflected. So it preserves the way you type. That is pre-tag. Preserving, pre, that's it. So like this you will realize, and let me tell you, all these are basic. Today, HTML, CSS, openly I am saying, no one will ask in the interview. I am only saying. So then why should we learn? Again I am telling you, it is not because HTML, CSS is not asked. It is because React is asked in interviews. To know React, HTML is the foundation. Are you understanding? It is like, does anyone ask you, write a program to print hello world? No, right? Now what is the fundamental analogy behind it? Whether you know system.out.print or not. Instead of that, they'll ask you a pattern. If they ask you pattern, you will know the difference between print, println. You know how to iterate, you know how to write loops, how to write nested loops. See, so many concepts in one question is covered. Similarly, if they ask React question, it clearly mentions that you know HTML and CSS. It's a foolishness that without knowing HTML and CSS, you will reach React. Impossible. Are you understanding? If you see the React code, it looks like HTML code only. Are you understanding? So that is the significance. So no one will ask HTML, CSS, but this is the foundation for your React. If you really wanted to become a developer who wants to use React on daily basis, and let me tell you, today, the number one library of front-end is React only. You can do your own research. So to master React, HTML is mandatory. And that is what we are striving. And I told you, not theory, practically building projects. So if you notice in the previous class, we were discussing a form. Let me show you. So if I open my screen, great. So this is the form we have built. I have given you a task specifying that whatever this particular formatting you should be doing, using a table tag, different TDs you should use it and actually make it happen. How many of you have done this? Raise your hands. Everyone? Hands down. Great. If you have done, great. But if you have not done, you should think about it. Because it's such an easy thing that easily you can do it. So, you want me to do, or can I skip and go to the next concept? 100%. If anyone wants me to complete this, raise your hands. Let me see. You want me to do? Okay. Anyone else? Only one person. No problem. See, if anyone wants me to, sir, no, don't hesitate. I'm not here to, hey, you're asking me, come to my cabin. I'll not say like that. So if you really wanted me to do it, you let me know. Anyone wants me to fill it? Complete it? Again I'm saying, sir, that day you did not teach, you should not come and say. Anyone? Okay. See, one thing is very simple. Whatever break tags you have used, that no need to use anymore. Why? Because in the same line, if you're giving a row means automatically new line. Then why do you want a break? Not required. Let us quickly complete it. So now over here, whatever this remaining TDs are there, I hope you remember yesterday we have created. So what I should be doing is, this label, I will take it, I will cut it, and let me see from where I should continue. From here I will paste it. You can see it is getting formatted. Next, this input whatever I have, break is not required. Only this much I will cut it. I will go over here and just paste it. I think yesterday by mistake we have also copied break, but actually break will not make any change. See, I will remove it. Any change? No change. So break, you can remove it. Because, however, new row means it will go to the second line itself. So no need that particular thing. Great. So what are the remaining things if you ask me? Let us quickly complete it. Next, password. This one I will cut it. I will go over here. In this TD, I will substitute. Next, input for the password. This much I will copy. Break is not required. So this much I will copy. And I will go over here, substitute. This is what we should be doing. That's it. Very boring process. That is why I asked you to do. Okay. So next, again, label you should take, cut it, go over here, paste it. Next, again, I'll go a bit down. See, you're only feeling boring, no? So I'll just take this input, I will paste it. Did you understand? See, it is getting formatted. Similarly, label also I'll take it, I will cut it, I'll go over here. I mean, just 4 more rows are there. Let us quickly complete it. Next, this input also I will cut it. In the second TD of that row, I will paste it. That's it. Last but not least, this label I will cut. I'll go over here, I will paste. Next, whatever this input I have, again I should Cut it. I hope you remember that max, min, all those things. So make sure you're also doing the same thing. I can't continue, but I hope you understood. So just replace them, all those things, easily you can do. It's very self-explanatory. But this much clarity you have got it, great. Now there are few other things which has been not included. So yesterday we clearly understood creating a form is great, but how is the data from front end sent to the server also we understood. That is by using this particular format known as query string. And what are the most important two things in a query string? Name, value. Now for whom you should give name, for everyone you should give a name. But for what you should give value? For such things where selections are there, for them you should give value. But if a user is typing, you should not give the value. User only will give. Yesterday we have clearly demonstrated with the example as well. Great. So this is what we have seen. But yesterday I was giving you one task. I'll tell you what is the task. Directly let me go to the browser. So if I go to my profile, if I search for Netlify, so in this I've just built one project which I want every one of you to build it. So let me log in quickly. Okay, so this is the project. So this is the final project of your HTML which I wanted you guys to build. It looks something like this. And let me tell you, no CSS is there. If you carefully observe, how can I get this? Formatting, table. Now, sir, how to get this extra spaces if you ask me? See, there is, yeah, correct only, but I'll tell you one thing. These things are not recommended to do in HTML, but you are forced to do because you don't know CSS. If you want, this particular is the entire thing is a TD only, because in same line, that actually, if you notice, will start from here. But if you want that at that last, you should say align right. Align is an attribute. Value is right side. So right, if you, it will go to the right. This fellow automatically will be left itself. Whenever you see a website, always the content is from left to right. Why? Because humans normally English, all those things you will read from left to right only in a book also, right? That is the reason. But in this world there are some languages which is read from right to left. Example, Arabic, I think you are able to see. So, but most of the websites will be in English, Kannada, Telugu, Hindi, whatever languages will be from right to left itself. So similarly, if I scroll, you can see, if I click on about, do you know how to make a user to navigate till this particular section? Same thing. If I click on why HTML, can you create this particular thing? It's very easy itself. All this spacing is cell padding, cell spacing. Are you understanding? So some contents are there. One heading is there. Now how can I make this into center if you ask me? By using a tag known as center tag. But it is not recommended, it is deprecated. But still if you use it will work. If you know CSS, one extra attribute. In style tag, in style attribute, you can say text align center. But still CSS we have not yet discussed, ignore. You can use center tag. Next, if I scroll a bit down, you can see what are the different use cases. Now observe. I'll click on projects. These are the projects we have built. Multimedia blog. If I click, now what should happen? A brand new page with my project should open. Are you understanding? This is only what we have built on day one, if you remember. Similarly, and each of them are playable actually. Are you understanding? See, you can actually play it. Sorry. I hope you're understanding. Next, second project. This is what we have built. Next, if I go back, third project. This is what we have built. But there is one problem. Did you identify the problem? Everything is opening in the same tab. Can you make it open in a new tab? Yes, very simple. Next, target underscore blank. Absolutely correct. Next, developer portfolio. This we have built yesterday itself. But there are few things which I have added. Now, whatever this particular quotation you are able to see, this quotation symbol if you want, which tag? Q tag you should use. Quotation. Next, I hope you know how to highlight it. Mark tag. If I scroll, now if you notice one thing, some dots you are able to see over here. Abbreviation tag, which means JDBC full form is Java Database Connectivity. JEE, what is the full form? Java Enterprise Edition. It is wrong. Jakarta Enterprise Edition. Once upon a time it was Java Enterprise Edition. Now it is updated. Okay, you will learn in advanced Java. Next, Spring Hibernate. SQL, structured query language. Next, if I scroll, I hope these all things you know how to create. List. Next, again API, application programming interface. These all are abbreviations. Now if I scroll a bit down, some text formatting demos I have done. So whatever you know this is nothing but underline or insert, this is nothing but delete tag, this is mark tag, like this I hope you are able to see. Did you understand? These all things are very easy. Now if you notice one thing very carefully, how does this text look like? Some different kind of format. That is nothing but code tag. Code tag if you use, it looks like a code. Again, no one will use, but still I should tell no responsibility. Every tag I should teach, no. You will not explore anything, no. That is why I am saying, okay. Next, I hope this one you know italic, how to make it EM tag. And you can see, looks like a proper code. So you should use code tag for it. Clear? Next. So pre tag and code tag combined together it is used. Inside pre, code tag you should use. So let us see the inspection also. If I just go and click on inspect, you can clearly notice under pre tag it is directly used. If you want to use code tag also you can use. Clear? So this is one thing. If I close it, next. These things I hope you can see. Project, I mean we have not created it, but nothing will open. Again it is opening multimedia only. Are you understanding? But you can change the text if you want. Next. Now can you see one thing? Drop down. If I click, actually it will open. Now how is this achieved is the question. Observe. If I just click on inspect and take my inspection tool, you can see there is something known as summary. Inside summary there is something known as marker. See all these things is AI generated. I am only telling you. So all these things no need to do actually. Because who will use HTML to get drop downs? We use JavaScript. Are you understanding? But if you want you can do this particular thing. So under this you can see unordered list. So that is what is there over here. But all these things if you want you can achieve, but it's not recommended. Anyways, last but not least, contact section. I hope you know how to get this. I hope you know how to get the logos and you know how to make sure Tap Academy website is opened. So anchor tag. And you know back to top, hash empty hash if you give, that's it. That's it. What is there in this? Similarly, again if I go back, let me see what are the next things. So next we have seen one more project, that is yesterday, course registration form. But apart from what we have discussed, I have included few other things. This is not I will teach in the class, you should explore. And it's very simple only. These all things we saw. Now observe, till here we saw. If I scroll a bit down, you can see online, offline. This also we have seen. But if I scroll a bit down, additional types. For teaching purpose I have just demonstrated. So website URL you can give, type is URL. Next, search, type is search. Again looks like a normal input. Age, type is number, we already know it. Can you see this? The type is range and minimum value is 0, min equal to 0, max equal to 10, that's it. Next, preferred time, tell me what is the type? Time is the type, you can see 24-hour format. Next, what is this? Date and time, together also you can give. If I just go and say, you can see calendar with the time. So date, time, local you can give. Next, you can also, month also you can give, input type, you can see month and year. Next, spectrum, color spectrum also you can say, the type is color, input type. Next, this is hidden, you can ignore it. Again, search, you can see, tell me how can you get this? See, now if you notice, browser is very smart. Browser is very smart. If drop down doesn't have more space below, it will open on the top. But if I scroll, now if I click, it is opening the bottom. So that browser will take care. Tell me how can you achieve this? One select tag, nested select tags are there actually. If you carefully notice, over here under select, you can see one more option kind of thing you are able to see, which means inside this particular select, this is an option. Inside that again nested things you have given. Yes, that is possible. Are you understanding? Next again backend node, like this you can give how many ever you want. If you want a glimpse also I'll show you, don't worry. Next, hobbies, again this is also again scrollable, you can control and select multiple things. 1 second, yeah. That's it. Next, you know this is a file. Next, read only, you can't edit it. So one attribute you should have given read only. Next, disabled. Now if you say disabled, see I told you yesterday some gray shade you will get, that is the disabled. Next, autofocus, this you can just ignore it, we can see in CSS. Again over here it is actually using a regular expression, at this moment not required, which means I can't type, 1 second, letters only is what it is saying. I think it's not disabled but it's not functional. So you can make sure user doesn't enter numbers, you can make it. by using regular expressions. Pattern attribute you can use, but at this moment it is not required. In JavaScript we will learn it in a much better way. Next, you can see again progress that you can decide, 70%, 60% that you can decide. This is known as a progress bar, okay. Next, again this is also same thing. Next, input, submit you know, reset you know, click me. If you click, you'll get one alert pop up. Now how is this happening if you ask me? Again, it's a JavaScript actually. On click, one alert function will execute which will show that pop up. Next, again submit button, reset all button. That's it. So I'll tell you one trick. If you want to find the HTML, what you should do? Inspect, you will see the HTML, but it's not a bit user friendly to notice. There is one more option. If I right click and click on view page source, complete HTML you'll get. In the way it is actually in the editor. Are you understanding? So this is also one of the way. Now if you just notice over here, if I scroll all the way till additional things, whatever is there, you can see field set yesterday we have seen, legend we have seen yesterday, and for formatting table we have. Now observe here, type is URL where people can enter websites. For example, you want user to give Instagram link, you can say type is URL. Clear? Next, if I scroll, type is search, same search box you will get. If I scroll, you can see type is number, already we know this, and you can see min, max. Next, what is the step, sir? Step means, can you see one up button, down button? If one time if you click, how many numbers you want to increase? One number. If you say step equal to 1, one number will increase. Sir, can I make 5, sir? Yes. Then if someone clicks on from 10, if they click, it will become 15. So that is what will determine steps. When you say value, by default the value will be 25. But you should not give the value, user only will give the value. Next, if I select, you can see range and ID name, that is your choice. I clearly told you, for attribute whatever you have, ID and name also should be the same. And let me tell you, this is AI generated code. And you can see min, max. Again, step is 1. If I scroll, now you can see again, time is the type, date, time, local means you will get date and time. Next, month, you will just get the month's calendar. Week, you will just get the weeks. And after that, you can see input type is color, where you will get the spectrum. Next, after that, nothing else is there. Just one normal text is there, which type is hidden, where you can't see any drop down or anything. You will not see anything. That's it. So I hope you clearly understood. Again, you can see this is data list tag, where you have all the different technologies. And again, it's like this we don't use quite often, but there are different options to use. So what I'm trying to say is, whatever you're able to see over here, this is not something new. I clearly told you, over here nesting is happening. See, whenever nesting of options you should use something known as option group. So option group will enable you to use nested options. So this is also one of the way, or you can also, without using option group also, you can actually do it. But this is very standardized way. Are you understanding? These all I want you to experiment. Because if I sit and make you to learn point by point of HTML, it will minimum take 1 month. Are you understanding? But here, no one will in the interview will ask you what is option group. But you should know how much I should learn to at least make sure I know forms. I can confidently say I know forms. That we have already learned yesterday. But these all are you should explore, and that why I am showing this in the class, so that you will realize, yes, 95% or maybe 98% we learned, but some 3 to 4% of the tags you should learn, you should explore. I hope you are understanding, because once you get a job, no one will be there to teach you. That I want you to realize. So self-learning is very, very important. Anyways, if I scroll, I think other things also you can understand. So I hope you got some clarity. Great. Last but not least, yesterday what I asked you, if you ask me, travel destination guide. This is what I asked you. Tell me, can you build it? What is there over here? H1, paragraph, 1H3. What are these? If I click, scrolling, anchor tag. But if you notice, it looks like a button. How it is enclosed? Within a button tag, anchor tag is used. That's it. Are you understanding? Such a simple thing. That I hope you can see, and you can give an ID which will navigate to that particular location. This is again one maybe H4, and this is a paragraph. Image tag, iframe tag of Eiffel Tower. Search in Google Maps Eiffel Tower, and just get that location iframe and copy and paste it. And make sure height and width is exactly matching with the image height and width, that's it. So after that, one HR tag will give you an horizontal line. If I scroll again, same story is repeating. At last, again this is a form, type is text, type is email, text area, done. What else is there? And at last you can see there is some normal footer text. Now, can I hope you guys to do this? Very easy only, done and dusted. This is all about your HTML. So whatever we have actually learned, if I go back, so all these things in a single page I want you to maintain, which means this is the final project of your HTML. So if I open, I'll share a form where multiple forms I'll not share. One form, this one link should be there where all your 6 projects, links I should be able to find like this. I should be able to see all the 6 projects that we have built in the class. That's it, very simple. Don't worry, I'll not ask today itself. Tomorrow is a holiday. Tomorrow is a holiday. Why? Festival, okay? So tomorrow is a holiday, utilize your time properly. Friday there is a class. Friday there is a class. Don't think Friday is also holiday. Sir, however Saturday holiday, no, give Friday also. This is not your college. Are you understanding? So that is the thing. One day you have, happily you can do it very easily. At last, your guide, meet me. Okay, so what I have done, so same, again it's an AI generated code. You can put whatever you want. These all ratings I have not put. Automatically it only gave. That's it. I hope you're understanding. And now if I scroll, tell me, what is this? iframe. Are you understanding? And again, this is also iframe. That's it. So can I expect you guys to build this? And let me tell you, I'll make your life easy. This GitHub repository, if I share to you, will you do it? Yes sir. Wow. Copy paste you will do. You will refer and type from scratch? 100%. Okay. Now the problem is, you also understood how to extract HTML. Directly you will go, view page source, oh full HTML only is there. This is my fear. Because I'm a teacher, I should show you the possible ways to extract the things, no? But your college lecturers might never have shown all these things. I don't know whether if they have shown, great, but I'm not sure. Are you understanding? So similarly, if I open this travel destination also, if I click on view page source, see complete code you got. And now what assignment, what code only is available over here only. See, section tags, all those things we'll discuss now. I hope you're understanding. Great. Anyways, so this GitHub repository I'll share you, don't worry. So now, there are few things, to conclude HTML, there are few things which you should notice. Till now, you might have seen heading tags, paragraph tags, image, audio, video, next anchor tags, form tags, table tags, list tags, all those things you have seen. But there is one tag or some tags which are important to contain them properly, to categorize them properly, to segregate them properly. That we call it as container tags. Example, there is a tag known as division tag, div tag. There is a tag known as span tag. That we should be knowing. And H1 has some meaning, heading 1. So largest heading. But div, does it have any meaning? No meaning. It's just a container, that's it. Are you understanding? Paragraph tag has one meaning, it's a paragraph. But div does not have any meaning. So div and span doesn't have any meaning, they're just a container tag. But visually they are completely different. Now what is that? Let us try to see. Have I spoken about block elements, inline elements in the class? No, right? Now observe. First, if you understand this concept, then it will make sense. Imagine I'll just create one brand new folder. So today is day 7, so I'll just say day 7. See how properly I am maintaining all the folders. Are you maintaining is the question. 100%. Great. One more thing to be added, make sure all these assets you are maintaining in a folder known as asset or assets, whatever you want. So it will be very organized, okay? In day 7, new file, index.html I will create. So today's class is going to be very important. As an HTML developer, I am a front-end developer, this much you know, right? But how to categorize content is also important. Observe. Now, I'll just go and say the title is nothing but day 7. It can be anything, okay? So I'll just go and say, I'll just go and type one H1 and in this H1 I'll say hello, okay? Now, if I just go to the live server and I want you to observe this output very carefully. H1, what is the default size of H1? Have I told you? No. What is the unit that we should be using in HTML? Usually pixels, correct? Now, if you have noticed one thing, I told you pixels will be calculated height wise. Now, if you have noticed one thing, H1 has one size. In my laptop, in your laptop also same size only. H2 has one size, H3, all those things. What is the default size of H1 if anyone asks you? No one will ask you, but in MCQs you will get 32 pixel. Are you understanding? The default size of H1 is 32 pixels, which means if I count like this, 32 pixels will be there. So now, what is the proof? Click on inspect, take your inspection tool, take your mouse. H1, and what is the font size? 32 pixels. What is the font color? Black color. And what is the font family? Times New Roman. Automatically you will get the details. Similarly, if I go and say H2, and I'll say hi. Now the size will definitely change. You can see H2 is 24 pixels. Like that, H3 has one size, H4, H5, H6. No one will ask you what is the size of H5, H4. No. One thing you should remember, H1 is 32 pixels. Similarly, one more MCQ you will get. If I give a paragraph, I'll say hello, how are you? But sometimes for testing purpose, if you want to give some dummy paragraph, what you should say? Lorem ipsum you can say. Now what is this lorem ipsum, sir? It's a shortcut, that's it. You can just go and say lorem. Can you see? Emmet shortcut. Now who is Emmet? Emmet is a developer who created some shortcuts for VS Code. Now if you say lorem, enter, see some dummy content you got. Lorem ipsum dollar sit don't read. You'll not understand. So it's a dummy paragraph, that's it. Now, you just observe how small it actually looks like. Tell me, smaller than paragraph, have you seen any text in HTML? No. This is the last and final smallest size. And how much, sir, if you ask me? 16 pixel. So if I just go here, take my mouse and hover on paragraph, 16 pixel, and let me tell you, below 16 pixel if you give, human beings can't read. Are you understanding? So 16 pixel is the least size you should provide in your document. In the sense, in your website. You open any website in this world, open challenge, no developer, front-end developer might have given the font size less than 16. Because 16 is minimum. Maximum, your choice. You fill entire website with only one text, your choice. Are you understanding? So minimum is 16 pixels. Sir, but can I adjust it to 10 pixel? You can. 1 pixel also you can make. But people can't see, that's it. Are you understanding? So I hope this much clarity you got it. But now my important question is, did you notice H2 automatically came in the second line? Paragraph automatically came in the second line. Now you might be thinking, sir, you typed in second line, sir. Now observe. I'll just go over here. H2, I will cut it. Beside H1 only, I'll paste it. Correct? I will save it. I'll go over here. Still you can see in the second line. Why, sir, if you ask me? Because heading tags are known as block elements. Block element means what? Block element will never share space with others and will automatically cause a line break. But yesterday in forms, if you have noticed, input is an inline element. Label is an inline element. Image tag was an inline element. Why? Because they are inline elements, that is why they will share the space with others. But heading tags, paragraph tag is also actually your particular, what do you call, block element. Now observe, very simple example we will try to understand. This I will delete. Now what type of tag is paragraph, if you ask me? Block element. But before that, to demonstrate it even in a better way, now observe. If I take my inspection tool once again, and if I just hover on this much only is the text, right? But if you see, it is occupying entire width of the screen. Are you understanding? You take your H2 also, entire width it is occupying. Take paragraph also, even this empty space also it is not leaving. Why? Because these are block elements. Similarly, if I just remove this, you just observe very carefully. Let us consider one word. What is that? Ipsum. Ipsum, whatever you are able to say, I'll cut it. I will use one mark tag. I will paste it. Now mark tag is an inline tag, so inline element, so no problem. You can see it will get highlighted. But instead of mark, I'll make it as H3. Now tell me, is it legal or illegal? It is legal. What is the problem? Within a tag, can you write one more tag? Nested tag, no problem. But what will happen over here? it will come to the next line. Are you understanding? If I save it, if I go over here, you can see exactly there it gave a break. Why? Because heading don't want to share the space with others. This fellow is like a king. I want in a separate line only. Are you understanding? So your block elements will never share space with others, will automatically cause a line break and will occupy entire width of the screen. But, and I'll tell you one more interesting thing. This is again CSS. Don't think about the syntax, just observe the output. I'll just go and say one style attribute, I'll say background color and I'll say green. See, I see only till here it should be right. Why it is occupying entire thing? It's a block element. Did you understand? On the other hand, instead of H3, I want to make sure that particular ipsum should be in the same line with green color. But if I am smart, I should not choose H3. I will choose an inline element like span. Span is an inline element. I'll just go over here. This also will make it as a span. I hope you're understanding. So span tag is an inline element which will share the space with others. Is it occupying entire width or only how much is required? How much is required, that much only. And is it causing a line break? No. These are the differences between your inline elements, block elements. That's it. Are you understanding? So this you should be knowing. Otherwise, whichever tag you want, you can use. That is the problem. You should decide carefully. Do you want in the same line or different line? That is when it comes into the picture. Now, you might be wondering, sir, what is this span, sir? See, span itself doesn't have any meaning. This fellow will just hold one content. That ipsum he will hold. It's not a paragraph. It's not a heading. It is nothing. Just one container. Similarly, what is span? Inline or block? Inline. Like span, there is one more guy known as div. Are you understanding? Now, what is div, sir? Division. Division means what? You know one division? Railway division, they'll say. Next, they'll say electrical division. Division means parts. Are you understanding? So, division tag means container tag only. But this fellow is a block element. Now, block element means what? Will he share the space with others? No. Will he cause a line break? Yes. So, that is what we can see. If I save it, if I go over here, you can see again the same story. Are you understanding? So, this is very essential for you to know. This is very fundamental again. I hope you're understanding. Great. So, now divisions you should never use inside some tag. It is always outside the tags. In the sense, in this context I am speaking. So, divisions are used to categorize the data. Observe. So, now what I can do is, we'll take one example which you have discussed very early. So, I'll just go over here. I'll go to index.html. You remember this? I'll open with live server. You can see this particular thing. Are you understanding? Now what I should do is, see, you should think about categorization of data. Now tell me what are the categories if you ask me. Topmost section of any particular page, we call it as header. Let me show you a demonstration. So which website you like? Oh, I should not ask you, sorry. Some websites you will say. So I'll just open Apple website. Okay. You know Apple website, official Apple website. Now, if you notice the front end of Apple, see how clean, how minimalist, how elegant it is. Very clean experience and very consistent design. This, you know one thing? Many people, why do you think Apple sales are increasing like anything? One of the reasons is their website also, you know that? Actually speaking, for a business, website is very important. Having a website is not important. The way it looks is also very important. For example, if you notice one thing, you might be thinking, sir, some extra space they are wasting, sir. No, that is wantedly they are giving it. To make a customer feel that so spacious, so good, so peaceful. You just say, by looking at this website, see how good it looks, how professional it looks. Same consistent design for every card. How much ever width is there over here, same width only will be there. Mature people do this. Are you understanding? Professional people can do this. But if you think, I know the world of front end, this one let it be this much, I'll increase that however I want. Those things you should not do. Are you understanding? If I just scroll, see how well they have actually designed. So first 3 cards are black color, next 3 cards, again, lightest shade possible, you can see. For everything it is going changing. I hope you're understanding. Next, if I scroll, again, consistent design. If I scroll, consistent design. This is professional front end. And let me tell you, you can also build such tools, such websites. It's very easy. But you should know CSS. Just by knowing HTML, you can't do anything. Are you understanding? If I scroll again, that is the end of the story. Now, we need to think about categorization. The topmost section of any page is known as header. Are you understanding? Header. Inside header, can you see Apple logo? Yes. Can you see store, Mac, all these things you are able to see? Now observe. If I click on store, you can see store is opening. If I click on Mac, Mac is opening. Can you predict and tell me which tag they might have used? Apple website. Anchor tag only. Are you understanding? Sir, what is the proof? What is the proof? Inspect. If I just click on inspect, see wherever you see click, I clearly told you 100 times, it is anchor tag itself. Are you understanding? See. 1 second, let me minimize it. If I again take it, where is that text gone? 1 second. I think we have missed it. Yeah, over here you can see list items. All these are list items. Already we have learned. See, Apple is also using unordered list only. I clearly told you, any navigation bar in this world, navigation items will be list items of unordered list. If I just enlarge, I think, now we are able to see. Now if I take over here, you can see anchor tag, everywhere anchor tag. Now you can see some span also, just now we have learned. So what is happening, I'll tell you. Outer tag is anchor. The text what you are able to see, they have used in span. Now why, sir? Directly in anchor tag they can use, no, you can think. But that is how designs are there. If the websites are complex, you should use like that only. Now you will not realize. Maybe after 10 days you will realize. I'll make you to realize, don't worry. Are you understanding? So like this you can see anchor tags only. And you can also see few other details like global, navlink. Now what is that if you ask me? To understand that blue color text, you should wait till CSS selectors. Then you will understand. All those are known as classes, which you will only define. I hope you are understanding. Now what I am trying to say is, the topmost section is known as header. Inside header, can you see all these list items? Those are nothing but navigation list items, and they should be inside a bar known as navigation bar, nav bar. Are you understanding? Next, if I go to the landing page, not Mac, landing page, this is the official page. Can you see, starting from this point all the way till here, one section is separately there. This we call it as hero section. These all are front-end terminologies. Hero section, why it is known as hero section, sir? In a movie, who is most important? Hero is only important. You can say, sir, director is important. Few people will say, sir, heroine is important. I do agree, but most audience goes to the movie theater because of hero only. Very, very important main character. Similarly, in your particular website, see many sections are there, so many sections are there. But among all these sections, which is the first section a user will see? This one only, right? This will determine what is the website about. You only tell me. Let us assume you are seeing the Apple website for the very first time. You don't know that Apple brand only exists. Now the moment you saw that mobile, what is the conclusion you had? Oh, this is a mobile selling brand. Correct? That's it. So to make user to realize this website will sell mobiles, they are trying to say. Hero section. Next, if I scroll a bit down, again these all are normal sections only. So different sections. And let me tell you, to create Apple website, it is very easy. You think these all are separately, these all are images. I hope you are understanding, all are images itself. If I scroll all the way till bottom, this last section we call it as footer section. Header, footer. Are you understanding? Now how to categorize this data if you ask me? Using divisions we can categorize. Are you understanding? Now I told this is a separate section, one division should be there. Now this is a separate section, one division will be there like that. Sir, what is the proof divisions are used? Okay, if I inspect, if I take, I want you to observe only the HTML code. See how many divisions are used. If I scroll, everywhere divisions are only used. Now you will not realize division significance now. When I teach CSS, then you will realize, sir, if there was an opportunity, I can categorize this separately. I can style this separately. Then you will realize, sir, we could use division. That's it. Are you understanding? Great. Now, I told you sections, see section tags are there. Now, what is this section tag? Let us try to understand in a much better way. Observe. So, imagine to understand that particular semantic, whatever we have discussed, first let us conclude this particular document structure tags. What are the tags that you have seen in the structure, boilerplate, doc type HTML, HTML, head, body, title, meta? Tell me, what is doc type HTML? It is a declaration to say that the document type used is HTML version 5. What is HTML? It's a root tag, primary tag. It has one attribute. What attribute? Lang attribute. Have I shown in the class changing the languages, translator will come, all those things we have seen, right? Next, head tag. What is head tag if you ask me? It will contain the data of the data. Data about data only we call it as metadata. Are you understanding? If anyone asks you, what is the use of head tag? The primary purpose of head tag is to maintain metadata. Now, what is metadata? You tell me, correct only, 1 second. So, whatever you understood in the previous class, tell me in head tag what you have given. Two things you have given. One is title, one is one link tag you have used. Now, why did you say that? Because on the tab you can see the name of that project. So, now why did you give the title? To determine about your project, which means the title you have given for your project. So, that data will speak about your data. Similarly, one icon you have given, that icon will determine the brand of which this website belongs to. Data about data only, but that is just 10%. Now, there is something known as search engine optimization. To make search engine optimization better, you should compulsory use this head tag. Inside that, some other tags you should use. And what are those tags if you ask me? Meta tags. Still we have not yet discussed. Are you understanding? So now we will discuss about it. But body tag, I hope everyone knows. Visual content you will place inside body. Headings, paragraph, audio, video, all those things. Coming to title, I hope you know the title. Next, meta tag is what we have not yet discussed. Let us discuss about it. Then we will discuss about that categorization. Now, if you observe, for doc type, any attribute is there? No. For HTML, lang attribute. For head tag, no. Next, meta tag, that we will see in a moment. Next, link tag, we have seen relation, href. For title tag, nothing is there. For body also, nothing is there. If you want, you can use style attribute, but we don't use it. Now, let us try to understand this guy who is known as a meta tag. What is meta? Facebook. Wow. That is different. What meta I am speaking is different. See, when I am explaining, I sincerely expect each one of your concentration to be on the class, not on your laptop screens. For some people who are seeing at your laptops, for them I am saying, yes, you can use laptops, but not when I am speaking about something. Now you are wasting your time in the class. Again you will go and watch your recordings. Why do you want to do double things? When I am speaking, focus. Later, after 6 o'clock, this class will be empty itself. You sit till 8 o'clock also, no problem. Yes, you heard me right. And I mean it. If you want to practice, sir, PG is not comfortable. Sir, your AC is there, no. Wi-Fi also you can get, no. Yes, you can. If you want, you can stay back, practice at till 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock, you can stay and you can go back to your PG. Or go have some break and come back, no problem. Are you understanding? We are giving you that facility only and only if it is 6:30. Because if it is 12 o'clock and all, classes will be there, that it is not possible. Okay? If you want, you can stay back, practice, and at what time ever you want, you can go. Okay? Anyways. Now, what is this meta if you ask me? Definitely not Facebook. Meta means metadata. Metadata means data about data is metadata. Now, what is data about data? Simple. You just understand, if Amazon website you are able to see. If anyone wants to reach to Amazon, tell me as a user what and all you will type in Google. Think about it. Amazon you will type, online shopping you will type, buy shoes you will type, so many words you will use. Now, using all these words, somehow Amazon realized our customers will use these words only. Using these words only, they should reach Amazon. So even user doesn't type Amazon. Online shopping they type also. Amazon recommendation you'll see at starting. How? Because of meta tags. Are you understanding? So meta tags will speak about the data. Example, shopping. Now shopping means what? About Amazon it is speaking, right? Are you understanding? So you as a developer, no need to think too much. What to type in meta tag? A search engine optimization specialist will tell you. SEO specialist. There is a separate role. So what is his job? He will research what are customers typing in Google. Shopping, online shopping, Great Indian Festival, so many things they will type. Some people will type AMOZON, but some people don't know spelling also. They'll type AMOZEN also. Some people will skip O. Amazon, ZN also they'll type. Yes, you heard me right. People will type like this. Researchers, SEO specialists will do all this research and they'll tell to the developer, these are the list of keywords you use in your website. And where should they put all these things? In the body. In body, if they put, it will be visible for the user. All those things, they'll put it in the meta tags. And I'll show you, don't worry. Are you understanding? So meta tag is nothing but which speaks about the data, meta tags. Now let us see what are there in meta tags, okay? Primarily, two most important attributes you will use in meta. One is name, one is content. Now what is this name, sir? Imagine, I wanted to give a name known as description. Now what is a description? Imagine Amazon only. What could be the description of Amazon? This is an online website, online e-commerce website where people can buy fashion, clothes, all those things. This is a description. That you should give it in a content attribute. Name, content, two things are there. Name is equal to description, content equal to that paragraph. One more thing, keywords, correct? Name equal to keywords and what is content? Amazon, comma, online shopping, comma separated values you should give. Now what are those keywords? What user will think? Are you understanding? So these are the primary things. One more thing, owner or also known as author. Who is the author of Amazon? Amazon only. It's a private company. So author equal to Amazon. So name equal to author, content equal to Amazon or maybe Jeff Bezos. Are you understanding? So those are the things which will be available in the meta tags. Now observe. So if I speak about the attributes, one thing, character set that you should not even disturb. Always it will be UTF-8. Let me tell you, UTF-8 is not ASCII. It's Unicode only. In Unicode there are many flavors. UTF-8, UTF-16, UTF-32, UTF-64 is also there. UTF means Unified Transform Formatting. Something is there, no? Which means Unicode only, which IEEE gave. Next, name, content. These are the two things which you will think about. Name, viewport you should not disturb. Viewport means how much visible content will be there for the browser. By default, I think initial scale 1.0 you might have seen. What is initial scale? 1.0 means 100% of the screen. That you should not disturb. Next, I told you description you should give. You can see summary for SEO. Now what is this SEO? Search engine optimization. Great. Full form every one of you know. But the thing is, when simple example, imagine you want to buy something. You will buy something, for example, shirt. I want to buy white shirt, you will type. What is the first recommendation? Either Myntra, either Ajio or Flipkart or some other e-commerce website only you will see. But tell me, in your life, have you gone to the second page of Google? No, right? 99% of the times you will be in the first page only. In first page also will you go to the last? No. In the first 4 or 5 websites only you will click, right? Now how did that website achieve to come in the starting? Because of SEO. There are some SEO techniques. Search engine means what? What is a search engine? Chrome is a search engine. Wow. Chrome is a browser. Google is a search engine. Even today, the world's most used search engine is Google. Next comes Bing. Like that, so many search engines are there. Yahoo was there once upon a time. Now also it is there, but many people don't use it. Are you understanding? So, Google is a search engine. Ultimately, Google is a company first, but it has become very famous because of its search engine only. Google Chrome is a browser. Now, let me tell you, in Google Chrome also, by default, it can be Bing, which means if you go to settings, default search engine you can change. Are you understanding? Many people still, I don't know, you are engineering students it seems, don't know the difference between a browser and search engine. For you, I am teaching. Is it fortunate or unfortunate? You should only tell me. Fortunate or unfortunate? Unfortunate. For me, it is unfortunate. Okay. Anyways, so that is what. Whenever it comes to your particular SEO, search engine means for Google. In Google only you'll search something. Now Google should understand what you're searching, right? For Google to make you understand, you should optimize it better. How? By using keywords, by using a description, all these things. Then Google will realize, oh, this fellow is searching for something, let me do this. So now, technically speaking, what will happen? When you search for something, for example, I want to buy a jeans pant. Jeans pant you will type under 9,000, under 1,000 rupees. Now what will happen if you ask me? In your internet, there is one, what do you call, software known as web crawler. There is something known as web crawler. Now what is a web crawler? You know spider? What will spider do? Crawl and we keep scrolling, correct? Similarly, there is a software known as web crawler. When you search something in the Google, it will search throughout the internet whether these words are matching anywhere or not. It will happen in seconds actually, microseconds. So based on your internet speed, now whatever that web crawler should understand, that is purely based on what description you are giving, what keywords you are giving. Are you understanding? Last but not least, in content you should provide values. Now enough talking, directly I'll show you the output, you'll understand, observe. So if I just open Amazon itself, you'll only realize what I just spoke. So Apple, we will see it later, I'll go to Amazon, right click. Tell me where can I find meta tags? In the head tag, which means directly I should go to the head. Can you see over here head? I'll open head tag. I want you to observe very, very carefully, observe. If I increase the screen size, so this I will just minimize. If I scroll, observe carefully, meta tag, name is equal to description, content equal to Amazon.in, online shopping India, buy mobiles, camera, that, this and all. Are you understanding? So this is how it is. Gift cards, free shopping, cash on delivery available, watches, apparel, shoes, all those things are there. Did you understand? Next, meta tag, one more meta tag you should use separately. Name equal to keywords, content equal to Amazon.in, people can type in Google, Amazon people can type, online shopping in lowercase, online shopping India, online shopping. Next, if you see over here, shopping online continuation, Amazon India, I told you some clever people will miss O, that also they typed. Are you understanding? Because they should optimize it better. But usually a person is searching Amazon only, right? That is why like this also words you will see. Next, buy online you might have seen, buy mobiles online you might have seen, buy books online, buy movies. DVDs no one is buying today, but still. Kindle, you know Kindle is a product of Amazon. Next, all those ebooks, computers, laptops, toys, fashion, jewelry. All these keywords if you search in Google, Amazon might come at starting. Are you understanding? Great. Again, these all things you can just ignore. These are some advanced meta tags. As a beginner, it's not required. Name equal to Google, content equal to no site link, search box, all those things are not our cup of tea. You can just ignore that. So many things are there. So you can say OG image, not Ojas Gambhira for sure. Okay, that is separate. Okay. So like this, so many meta tags you can see, encrypted slate token. These all things, that is what I told you, as a front-end developer, it is not your job. All those things, SEO specialist will take care. Are you understanding? So many things are there. You can just ignore. Sorry. Did you understand? So now, what you should do is, you just go back to your HTML. Imagine this is multimedia. So now what I can do is, in the head, I'll give one meta tag. Already two meta tags will be there by default. That you should not delete. Let it be as it is. Now whatever meta tag you are giving, tell me what are the two most important attributes? Name and content. I'll just go and say content. What is the name if you ask me? Description. So I'll just go and say description. Suggestions you will not get. Content, very simple. So this is a multimedia website which includes the top 5 most watched YouTube videos for trailers with most views in the year 2025. That's it. Did you understand? This is how the description will be given. Did you understand? Similarly, I would like to give one more meta tag. So in the next line, I'll say meta, and this time name is equal to keywords. I'll say keywords. Next, I'll just go and say content. What is the content? Now you should only think. Salar trailer, comma. Next, Pushpa trailer. Oh, that next you should not use, okay? This also should not use. One second. So, okay, this I'll delete. This also I'll just delete. Next. Top 5 movies. Top 5 trailers. Comma. Like that. I hope you can realize. Okay, I'll stop it. So, did you understand how to give this meta tags? So, this is how you should give, and let me tell you, that is not your cup of tea. So, what text to give, SEO specialist only will let you know. So, this much clarity you got it. So, if you give this, what is the advantage if you ask me? Visually no change, but optimization will happen for internet, for browser, for search engine, not for you. Are you understanding? So, this is all about meta tags. So, I think now you have that much confidence that any HTML page in this world, if I show you, you can from line 1 till the last line, you have that confidence, line by line, word by word you can explain. Correct? And that is very important. I don't know what you have done in your college for 3 months, literally. But in the last 6 days I have changed your perspective. Yes or no? So that is how true learning happens. Not by by-hearting books, guides you have no important 5-star questions. Those things will never land you a job. But the unfortunate reality is in your intermediate also 5-star questions, in your 10th class also 5-star questions, in engineering also 5-star questions. That is how we have succeeded our education. Unfortunate reality. Are you understanding? But if you want to get a job, if you truly want to survive in the industry, those things will never work. Are you understanding? Learn it better, and let me tell you, this is foundation. Very, very simple. See, what you are seeing is nothing. This is nothing, to be honest. So much is there to learn. But unfortunately, 4 years we have wasted. We should sit and regret about it? No. Wake up. Don't regret about what happened. Past is past. At least now you realize. So, I just wanted to make one important announcement. I think your Kshitij sir might have told you. There is one opening. One company has actually started started hiring 2026 graduates. Every one of your 2026 graduates only? Yes. Have you opened Thai portal? And the unfortunate reality is so many people did not verify. That day if I asked what they told, sir, I thought verification is not mandatory. Now if you should apply one job, you should verify. Are you understanding? That is the reason I asked, I screamed, verify, verify. So today, people, I think already in the one of the batch, in December B1, sir, verification, sir, I want now, sir. What you did in the last 3 weeks, I asked. Sir, I thought it is not mandatory. Who thought like this? Are you understanding? So verification is mandatory. I think that 8 people who stood that day have verified. Shall I open report again? You want me to open the report again? Yes, sir. Wow. Means who are saying yes, maybe they might have verified. That is why they are safe. I don't remember whom I have made stand. Can you quickly raise your hands whom I made stand? Are you verified? Great. Next, verified? Verified? That's it, or you are hiding? Okay, anyways. So that is all about this particular thing. So now if I just go back. So everyone please make sure, I think Kshitij sir has showed you already? Okay, then it's fine. So make sure everyone is applying. If you have not yet applied, just by end of today, I want you guys to apply. Sorry. I hope you're understanding. So, I'll tell you one thing. Now people will come and ask some questions. Now only I'm answering. Because I got the same questions in December, B1. Sir, I don't know data science. So what? Internship or intern need not to be an expert. Are you understanding? You should know basic fundamentals of Python. And let me tell you, if you have that much knowledge on Java, whatever you have learned in the last 22 days, if you go to ChatGPT and ask one prompt, hey, there is an interview in this next 3 days, I want to learn Python end to end. Give me a proper 3-day flow with what I should learn and what I should practice. It will give you, and let me tell you, you will only say it was very easy. But you have never attempted, that's it. But if you attempt, you will realize Python is, I'm only telling it's very easy compared to your Java also. Syntax wise I'm saying. Are you understanding? The only thing Python follows is indentation. Are you understanding? That spacing should be very careful. If I'll write over here, conditional write here, not possible. There only should write. Are you understanding? That indentation you should take care. But same condition, same loops, everything is same. That you should learn. Now OOPS, I do understand OOPS is not yet started for you. They might ask you what is encapsulation, what is inheritance, what is polymorphism, what is abstraction, what is an interface. But See, it is not till you should wait we teach. You can also explore, already notes is provided for you. Okay, forget about it. Generally what is encapsulation you should understand, not Python, because encapsulation is there in Python also, encapsulation is there in Java also, in JavaScript also. Are you understanding? But concept is the same. Syntax will change. Maybe private variable in Java is different, in your particular JavaScript is different, but private variable only. But how you define it is only the change. So now the only thing you should understand is what is encapsulation, what is data security, what is a constructor, how to give indirect access. This you should learn, that's it. What is encapsulation means you should understand what is that. How to type, that is none of your business because still you don't know. If someone asks you what is inheritance, you should understand instead of rewriting the code, I can reutilize the code. That is inheritance. How to type the code is secondary. But first theme you should know. What is polymorphism? Some method is there. I can use the same method name, but body I can change. Method overriding. Using that, same method call will give you different outputs. This is polymorphism. What is abstraction? Abstraction is something where you will define abstract methods. Body will not be there. Only signature will be there. Implementation will give it later. Abstraction. See, OOPS pillars you learn at least 2 to 3 weeks. I spoke in 2 minutes. This is the theme, not a concept. But if you go deeper and deeper into encapsulation, there are many syntax you should learn. What is this method? What is this call? What is this keyword? All those things you will learn. But at least overview you should get, no? Are you understanding? So, what is an interface, if anyone asks? Then you should realize. Sir, interface is also to achieve abstraction only, but pure abstraction. Standardization. So, this is how the thought process should come. I am not asking you to master how to type encapsulated code. At least understand the theme. Maybe you will get a chance. Are you understanding? So, today you have ChatGPT, you have Gemini, you have all the AI tools possible. Please leverage it. So, today, which is the best of the best model if you ask me? According to me personal experience, Claude Opus 4.5 thinking model is next level. Have you experimented? I mean, have you at least used it? Is the question. How many of you have used it? Whatever model I told, 1 person. 2 used? No. Oh, you are adjusting specs. Okay, 2 people. Just 2 people. Are you understanding? In the crowd of 100 plus, 2 people know that Claude Opus 4.5 is doing better compared to other models. You compare with Gemini, you compare with any other model. So, other people don't even know that there is a model Opus. This is the reality. We know only one thing, sir, ChatGPT, that's all. Let me tell you, there are so many models better than ChatGPT. Because ChatGPT, you can use it for general use cases. But coding specific, creating a flow, creating a particular structure, learning, all those things, Claude will do better. If you want to build projects, Claude is amazing. Maybe ChatGPT is not that good at front end, but Claude is amazing in front end. So like this, every model has its strengths, has its weaknesses. So that you should understand. So instantly you want the correct answer, ChatGPT you can use, I'm only saying, instant. But proper, in-depth if you want, maybe sometimes ChatGPT can't help you. Because refinement of prompting is required. But same prompt if you give to Claude, it will give you a different answer altogether. Different examples, all those things it will give. I want you to try. Are you understanding? Sir, Opus 4.5 thinking is a very premium model, sir. We can't use it. We can't afford. I'll tell you. You go to one website known as Yep. Yep.ai. Has anyone shown you in the class? No. This is free to use. In this world, how many ever models are there? Every model, premium model you can use for free. Are you understanding? So, it is just you have not discovered. In the same Yep.ai, you can use GPT 5.2 Pro, Gemini 3 Pro, Opus 4.5, all those models you can find. And whatever models you have never seen in life also you will see. Qwen, like DeepSeek, whatever top models, Grok latest 4.1, all those things you can see. If I just click on sign in with Google, so this one tool if you can use every day, other AI tools no need to use. I am speaking about only chatbots. Separately ChatGPT no need to use. You can see world's smartest AI side by side. If you give a prompt, 2 different AIs will come, models. It will show you comparison. You can decide which is best. Now, when you sign in for the first time, they will give you something known as credits. 5,000 credits they will give you. And once this credits become 0, you can't use it. Sir, no sir, this is not good sir. I'll tell you a trick, don't worry. Once I'll show you, observe. So whatever you have learned, that only we will prompt. So give me a complete interview ready. So I'll say interview ready. Say why should I type? HTML questions with answers in the way that a proper examples are also provided with a full descriptive way to answer an interview that the interviewer will get impressed, and also which will set the foundations for the upcoming front-end technologies. Now you can choose models whatever you want. If you don't choose, automatically it will choose its own models. If you click on choose models, the models which you have not seen in life also you will see, observe. GPT by OpenAI, next. Qwen by Alibaba, next. Mistral, I hope you know it, next. Kimi by recent model which became very viral, next. Flux, next. ByteDance, you know ByteDance? TikTok parent company, that also you don't know. Next. See, don't think I am actually humiliating you, I will humiliate you because I want you to realize. So next, see so many models are there. Microsoft has its own model. Next, if I scroll, see how many companies are there. These are just companies. Imagine I want to use Claude models. You know what is the parent company of Claude? Anthropic. If I go to Anthropic, you can see Opus 4.5 Thinking, latest model, and in that also flavors are there. Opus 4.5 Thinking, Amazon Bedrock, 4.5 normal, and after that again Sonnet models. 3.7 you should not use because it is old model. I will choose the latest model. Again I'll choose one more model, this time maybe GPT's latest 5.2 high model. I'll say send. Now 2 models responses you will see. No AI tool in this world can do this as per my knowledge. So now you can see it is thinking because I have chosen thinking model. You can see comprehensive HTML interview ready questions and answers. If I scroll, see HTML stands for what is HTML, all those things, and one simple data, structure. Explain the difference between HTML elements, tags, attributes. What is an element? We know it. Element means tag plus content. What is a tag? Without content, it is a tag. What is attribute? Extra information for a tag. That's it. And that answer only will be there over here. You can see over here. Next, what is doc type declaration? Why it is crucial? You can see doc type means HTML5 modern standard. That's it. So like this, if I scroll, you can see all the different questions with answers. Like this, even GPT-5 also has given me the same thing. Now observe, once the response is done, and again it will take a lot of time because in HTML so many questions and answers will come. You also try like this. You save it and keep it as a document. Now, of course, it will take so much time. I'll just cancel it for the time being. Okay. Once I cancel this also. Now, over here you can see download as a PDF, text, markdown. I will tell you the best way possible. PDF, you know it. Text, don't use it. Markdown, you use it. Click on markdown. Now, markdown file, whatever it has been downloaded, standard MS Word and all can't open it. So, only editors can open it. If I open with VS Code just once, I'll say open. See, it looks something like this. And if you notice the code, it looks as a code itself. I'll tell you one more better way. See, you are in 2026, if you are still using Docs or MS Word, you are from 1990s or 2000s. I will tell you the smartest way that you can use. Just go here, search for something known as, there is one smartest documentation which you can maintain, that is nothing but CraftDO. Just go to CraftDO, document and notes editor, just click on this. Understanding? So you can see it looks very good. It's a productive tool. Use it for all your short notes, digital notes, questions, answers, company questions you are practicing, you maintain it. Next, I'll just click on login. It's free again, I'm saying you, it's free. Whatever I speak in class will be free only because I know about you. Okay, I'll just click on sign in with Google. Next, I'll just say class @ only. Next, that's it, signed in, done. Now next, that's it. So in that also AI is integrated actually. So sale is over, all these things I don't want your sale. So I'll just go back. Great. Now observe, same thing I was showing for one of the class. Now I'll just click on add a new document. Now you have downloaded one markdown that you should have uploaded over here. If I click on file, do one thing, just go to your Windows Explorer, take downloads, take this response.md, drop it. One second. So it's not opening properly. Okay, I'll do one thing. You might have seen insert one document. Have you seen that? Okay. Or we'll do one thing. Instead of, however it is marked down only, I'll tell you one thing, which maybe probably you don't know. Usually, whatever your AI response you're able to see, always it will be in markdown only. I think I've lost it. One second. Yeah. Over here, just copy the response, go back to your craft.do, whatever I have shown you. So over here, this I will close it. Yeah. Over here, this you can just ignore it. I don't want. So I'll just say HTML interview questions. You just say like this. And over here, just paste it. Now, the advantage of Google Docs and this one is, Google Docs cannot format as a code. But you can see over here it is formatting as a code also. Which means for every code example, code block will be created, which will be very easy for you. But same thing you paste in Google Docs, it will be a nightmare. You will not even understand. Are you understanding? So it is very, very useful. And now you can see colors are not there. But over here, you can see language. If you select HTML, colors also you'll get. But I was showing you something markdown you should directly drop. Then no need to do this also, automatically will come. But I'm not able to figure out where exactly I can insert the file attachment. I'm able to see. I'll say this one. Maybe it's not opening, but you'd figure it out. It is also possible. Are you understanding? So start maintaining like this. And also you can create subsheets, day 1, day 2, day 3, like that you create. So this is very difficult, sir, if you think. I'll show you one more important thing. If you really wanted to make short notes, what I speak in the class, just go to tell me one thing, where are your recordings getting uploaded? Thai portal. In Thai portal, from where that video are getting? In courses, where will you get it? Okay, you'll open that pop-up, you'll get, if you carefully notice, where is that video from? YouTube, that you know, right? Great. So if you know that, see, I told you, I don't have any filter. I'll be very open with you. So if I just go here to YouTube, yes, we do upload in YouTube itself. I'll just go to the YouTube studio. Over here, okay, this is today's class. So this you want to see, we will see it later. But if I go to playlist, HTML, CSS for December B2. So this is yesterday's class, which is yesterday's class. Maybe our team member has not given the proper name. But this one I'll just go and open the video. You say UL? I'll say UL only. So now you just observe. I want the complete transcript of this class. See, once upon a time, if I was taking your class for maybe 3 months ago, I could have given you a small, easiest way possible. Take the YouTube link, go to Perplexity, give it, it will give you complete notes. But now, YouTube has become smart. It is restricting all these things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it is not working. But this will never change forever. Just go to Show Transcript. I hope you can go over here, click on Show Transcript. Word by word what I spoke in the class, you can see over there. Now, just go over here and 3-dot menu, toggle timestamp, complete transcript, word by word what I spoke in the class, you will get. Now, go all the way till last. From here, select it, drag all the way till top. These all things should not get selected. So you should select very smartly because the content is a lot. From here, just select and drag and keep it like this. No problem, we can remove it at last. So all the way till top. Great. Till here you should copy. Did you understand? Content is a lot. So now you copy it. You go back to this particular guy. Where is that guy? Okay, let me check. So this guy is over here. And now you just paste it. Now you should give one prompt. Above is the transcript of my today's class. I learned about hypertext. Give me a comprehensive short notes or micro notes which will be helpful for me to revise for interviews. Oh, it did not take a effort wasted. Okay, anyways. Oh, it got stuck. See, the text is too much, no? That is the reason. Okay. And now you go, oh, it got, oh, effort not wasted. Okay. So now I'll just give that particular thing. Now, whatever I spoke on day 5, complete content you will get with short, whatever prompt you give, that is what you will get. These are smart ways, which no one will speak. Are you understanding? But I want to speak because I want you to upskill in your life. Now you can see completely I spoke about H in HTML, hypertext. So next, see anchor tag, how to use it, color states, default browser behavior, blue, violet, red, all those things, so whatever I spoke. Next, links you can give. Next, you can say blank underscore blank, mail to, contact, telephone, that is what I have spoken. Instead of you watching the recording 2-3 times, this if you can do forever, only once you can see this. Now this you maintain in the short notes. This is a digital copy. I will not say to get a printout and all, maintain in that craft.do. Day wise you maintain it. It will be very helpful for you. Let me tell you, whatever notes you have, that is different, this is different. Because that is a formal notes definition, it will be there. But examples, more and more examples I might have took in the class sometimes. What are not there in your notes also I might have taught you. What about them? So for that you just maintain your own notes. Are you understanding? So see, every example, quickly everything is covered. Same thing even over here also. But if you ask me, always prefer Opus 4.5, it will do almost better compared to GPT also. My personal preference, that is your choice. This much clarity you got it. Like this, start maintaining for Java, start maintaining for HTML, start maintaining for all the technologies in the future. Are you understanding? Great. If HTML made some sense, then only whatever JavaScript we will be discussing. For example, this is one of the class, today only I took same shirt only you can see. So, for example, I'll be speaking about arrays, this is an online class, okay. So, what is filter? Now looking at that syntax only you will think what is happening. But it's very easy. Are you understanding? So, all these complex things you will also definitely learn, what is filter, all those things. But anyways, if you want short notes, again same process. Let me remove it. Did you get the point? So, just learning the things is great, but after learning what you should do is also important. Because even LKG, not LKG, even 5th class student also will understand what I am teaching. But the only difference between a 5th class and you are more mature than 5th class. You know how to handle the situation. You know how to answer in the interview. That is the only difference. Are you understanding? Anyways, so this is one thing I wanted to say, and I have one genuine question for you guys before leaving. What is that question if you ask me? How many days of HTML? 6 days, 7 days. How many days of Java? 20 days or 21, 22 days. I know you are not good at numbers. Anyways, you just tell me, have you ever witnessed the way it is taught in the last 20 days when it compares to the last 16 years? Genuinely, frankly, you think and tell me. Think, you take 2 minutes and think. Because weak processing power, no, I should give some time. Think about it. Yes or no? See how much time you are taking to think that also. Very simple question. Forget about 16 years. Sir, 16 years memory I don't have, sir. Okay. Last 4 years, engineering you might have learned so many things. 52 subjects you learned, so many labs you have done. But if I think one mechanical lab is compulsory for everyone. Some wood piece is something you might have done, right? No. But for some people it is mandatory. Will you become a carpenter out of it? You learned welding also. Some people might have learned welding. Tomorrow, if anything happens in your home, some problem happens, will you do welding? No, right? I don't know why they teach all those things. To be very frank, maybe who designed all that curriculum? One 70-year-old man. One old man, 70 years old person designed that course 50 years ago, still it is used. I don't know when it will get updated, maybe after your grandchildren. So, I think in the last 4 years, whatever in colleges you have learnt, I think in 20 days we have proved all 4 years are wasted. See, you are only saying, I did not even say, correct me if I am wrong, correct or not. So, that is what I want you to think about. See, I just wanted to say one simple thing. Many of you sitting in this class without paying a single rupee, you are enjoying this particular environment. Central AC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 central ACs. And this screen, you know what is the cost of this screen? 10,000. Yes, 10,000 rupees. It's 10 lakh rupees. Are you understanding? Go and do in Google research. I'll tell you the brand name also, Brigade LED. You search. So, you are not even paying a single rupee and you are getting this much benefit. But same thing if I ask you about your colleges, you paid lakhs of amount. What you got? What you got? Chumb you got. Correct? But genuinely speaking, I just wanted to know one important thing. But in the last 22 days, whatever you realized, you understood that teaching perspective only, I think we have changed for you. Whatever you thought coding was difficult, programming language is difficult, I thought you realized. Are you understanding? So, maybe some people have paid over here, but majority of you have not paid because you are extremely talented. No, that is why we selected you and make you to sat over here. Very talented people, bro. So, if you really wanted to show gratitude for TAP Academy and the trainers over here, I will not ask you pay 1 lakh rupees, 10,000 rupees, 500 rupees, 1 rupee also we will never expect from you. One simple thing you just realize. In 20 days, have you upskilled yourself or not? Definitely. You just tell me, why are you upskilling yourself? What is the final destination? Money is the final destination. Let us be very frank. So no filter between us. You are sitting in this class for only one purpose, that is to earn money. If you want to get a job, yes, you should have a skill. If you have a skill, you will get a job. Then you will start earning money. So ultimate destination of you is to earn money, that to not 10,000, 20,000, 10 lakhs per annum, 20 lakhs per annum, and let me tell you it is possible. It purely depends upon your mindset. Are you understanding? So, great. Now you just tell me, if you are the first engineer in your particular house, definitely your family status will change 360 degrees for sure. Correct? Now, I just wanted to ask you one question. So many times you might have blamed this government. Correct? What you might have blamed? Roads are not good. Civic sense is not there. Recently it is becoming very viral. Indians have no civic sense. And we are laughing. See, this is the reality. And let me tell you, forget about India. If Indians are there in England, London, there also that paint you can see, brown paint. I hope you are realizing what brown paint I am speaking. That will be, even educated people are doing that. Are you realizing? So, if you really wanted to change the next upcoming generations, the only thing, it will start with you. Why I am saying you? Because you alone can't change this entire world, let me tell you. In India, the highest populated age group is 22 to 27. Recently statistics, 75%. Now, an entire country's economy is based on the crowd of that country's nation, in the sense country's population. So if you really wanted to think that, yes, country should go a bit forward, in the sense we should be ahead. So today, whatever perspective you have on India, same perspective was there on China also. Some 4 or 5 years back, China was the worst country is what people think. But today, you know where is China? So if you go to one of the ground floor and if you look, it will be 200th floor down. So that is how the development has happened, because the government has took the initiative, all the people have improvised themselves. If you want to contribute in this country, definitely one thing is important. You should first get a job. Then your family will become better. You just tell me, if you alone can earn 1 lakh per month in your house. See all these things. I hope that already someone has spoken to this. If someone has not addressed, then please listen what I am speaking. Because all these words, if when you are in engineering first year, if any of your lecturer or HOD have spoken, I think by now you could have not been in this room. In a separate place, AC only will be there, but you will be earning money. I hope you are realizing what I am speaking. So when I am speaking something, it will add value for you. That you should realize. If it is not adding value, I will never speak. So what I am trying to speak is one thing. If one person in a family gets a job, that entire family fate will change 360 degrees. But if this entire country should grow, in the sense your neighbors, whatever town you have, if everyone, you remember many people are, I think, from Andhra Pradesh. Just a quick raise. How many are from Andhra Pradesh? Great. See, I'll tell you, I'm not belonging to any political party or anything like that, but I'll take some politician's name, and don't think that I belong to that party, by the way. Long way back, even today, the current Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, once upon a time, Andhra Pradesh was united. Then he told one bold statement, which even today you can see. He told every Telugu family, one software engineer should be there. He made it very clear. That is why in Hyderabad you can see high-tech city, it has been developed like anything. Now, if you notice one thing, in USA, in software engineering field, Telugu people are only dominating. Are you understanding? So that is how it has transformed. And today what he's saying, today he's saying that every house should have an entrepreneur. And that will happen for sure, maybe not immediately, 10, 20 years later. And then you will see that suddenly many people, many Telugu people, no discrimination in states, don't worry. I'm just speaking an example, okay? Again, sir is speaking something which is only related to Telugu people. Because people are there, that mindset is like that. They don't understand the meaning of it. So that will happen for sure in the future. Are you understanding? But I don't want to speak about Karnataka ministers and all. I don't know about it. So I don't know Karnataka politics. That is why I can't speak. Are you understanding? So you just realize one thing. If you really wanted to become an entrepreneur, you know what? First of all, what is entrepreneur? You know that? If you really wanted to become an entrepreneur, it is a pressure hell. You understand? You should manage a lot. And let me tell you, the most important thing to become an entrepreneur is one core skill you should have. That can be anything. It can be a programming language. It can be how to manage people. It can be how to make sales better. It can be how to market better. It can be anything. One core skill you have. Then you will hire some people to make your job getting done. That is entrepreneurship. How to scale the business. So I think for some people these words will not even make sense. Because their mindset is restricted to only get a job. They will not even think beyond it. And that is why people are still here only. But some people are going somewhere. That is the difference. So I want to tell you the most important thing, that please make sure you are working on yourself and make sure you are becoming better and better. And it might be me, it might be your Kshitij sir, or any trainer who comes onto the stage with only one intention. To whom we are teaching, definitely they should get a placement for sure. Full-time employment, not as a normal role, as a developer itself. So please make sure you are applying for that particular whatever job has been displayed, please make sure you're applying. Is it clear for you? And I just wanted to announce one last thing. On Monday, we are starting a brand new batch. If you felt there is a value in this organization, I kindly recommend you can also refer to your friends. And again, no forcing. It is completely your choice. If you felt a value, you can refer. Are you understanding? So that's it for today. If you have any questions, you can come and ask me. Otherwise, same place, same time, day after tomorrow we will meet, because tomorrow is a holiday. And I have given you a task. What is the task? That landing page with different projects, all 5 projects I should see. On Friday or maybe Friday evening, I will share a link. What is that? Form link in your notifications, and make sure you are you're filling it. And one last announcement. What is there? Just tell me what you will do after going to PG. Tell me. AC not there, nothing is there. Here AC is there, enjoy. I'll tell you one thing. Saturday, you will be having a mock interview. Nothing will happen. I'll tell you one thing. I see many people saying, sir, I'll ask after mock, why you did not attend mock? They'll say, sir, fear, sir. What fear? See, I'll tell you one thing. Here you are not to fear. To make your fear out, we are actually conducting mock. If your communication is worst, come and attend. If you don't know how to answer technical questions, come and attend. For overcoming these problems, only mock is there. For fear, you will not attend, it seems. Mock is conducted not to test you. It is to test you only to make you better, not to judge you. Are you understanding? So you will get an announcement. I think already you might have got the announcements. No, right? You will get a time slot. For example, some set of people 10 to 11. Some other set of people 11 to 12. Like that, slot wise it will be allocated. Compulsory laptop you should bring with full charge, because coding round also will be there. Don't worry, no one will judge you. Sir, because of this stipend I'll not get, nothing like that. I'm saying you again. Don't fear and don't say, sir, I'll not attend. Compulsory you should attend. Are you understanding? You will only definitely find the value. So people from company, developers are coming and taking your mocks. You should realize that. Saturday they don't have office, they'll come and take their Xtap Academy students. 2-3 years experience they have, they will guide you better. Are you understanding? Attend the mocks on Saturday, it will be allocated slot wise, you'll get a mail, notification, just make sure you're checking out and coming. Okay, thank you very much. Happy Sankranti and happy Pongal. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you.